Hello, I'm the 2KMC, here to tell you about what's going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, if you're an all-star rep or higher, you can earn triple rep at training days by playing with rookie or pro rep players. On Wednesday, it's rec time. Make your way to the rec because all day long you can earn double rep. Next weekend, how about some basketball gods? In this event, you keep playing until you lose, and your longest streak will be used for the leaderboard rankings. All games are worth double rep, and prizes include exclusive MyPlayer items, VC, and more. And for more Wednesday fun, I better see all you dime droppers at Dime Time, where you'll be working with the community to reach the assist goal. If the goal is met, not only will I be happy, but so will you, because all participants will earn VC.
For the land of the free.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Horford is out there with Bradley. Then it's Rivers. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, they've got Porter. Exum is out there with Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's House in at the 4. And of the early surprise teams, Doris, some have fallen by the wayside, but some may be for real.
And isn't that one of the most exciting aspects of any season, Kevin? You watch a team perhaps outperform expectations. We see a good team take that next step and become a real threat for a title. There's so many storylines that develop over the course of a long season. I can't wait.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence. Intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
Poke loose. Passes it to Rivers. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. 3-on-3. Wall passes to Wood. Back to Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I think you can make a very strong case that John Wall has been underrated throughout his career. This guy is a multi-talented point guard who prides himself on leading his guys.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Wall nails both of them. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Here's Wood following the score by Oklahoma City.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Offensive rebound, Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Al Horford.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And Al Horford drops them both. And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
So it's the Thunder now. The Rockets making the shot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Exum. The Thunder with another miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And finished off by Horford.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Now, here's Exum. Kicks to Porter. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Free throw good, Porter. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and That's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. He wants his guys to be disruptive at both ends. There's just one problem. Coach said Al Horford does a great job of settling down his teammates, protecting the ball and making shrewd decisions. When he's on the floor, it's harder to force him into mistakes. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Rivers can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Bradley finds Rivers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
And the first one at the line is good. The Rockets making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. Rivers hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Clemens. He's guarded by Rivers.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Clemens, guarded by Horford, and he's able to get it back. Clemens with the bucket. So it's the Thunder now. 4-point game. Now Rivers. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Bradley up top. Here's Dort, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here is House. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now the pass to Clemens. He kicks it to House. Hits it from three-point range. House has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Wood. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Nice D from Porter. Rockets leading by 7. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, don't you love to see the burst from Dante Exum? That lightning speed toward the cup, really nice.
First trip to the line for him here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Exum.
I think Dante Exum has got to concentrate and becoming a better shooter. He's got a ton of raw talent, and the upside is tremendous.
Exum hits them both. And here's Rivers. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Gordon's checked in for Houston. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Rockets. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, there's the Thunder, 9 games back.
And, you know, Houston, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Dort. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston leading by 11. Here's Clemens. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Outside Gordon. Knocked away. Here's House. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. House has got 8. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Looking to end the run. Off the left rim and out.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
To the paint, here's Muscala, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Clemens. Kicks it out to Gordon. From outside the arc, rebound by Muscala.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Baisley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Dort. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Muscala. 13 feet away. Eric Gordon with the rebound. Rockets leading by 11. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Rivers. His last 10 games, averaging 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Thunder trailing by 11. Passes it to Dort. To the middle. Here's Baisley. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. In the corner, it's Gordon. Another miss by Houston. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Wood with the block. And they're pushing it up. Here's House. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. House has got 10 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good. Rivers hits both of them. Now here's Gordon. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Here's Clemens. No good off the back of the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
To Rivers. To the wing right side. Here's Baisley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
First one falls for him. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Gordon. And he makes both free throws. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Clemens. He's guarded by Rivers.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Pokusevski, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The Thunder have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Houston leading by 7. Here's Clemens with the teardrop. And McLemore kicks to Wood. Here's Green, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Oklahoma City called for the foul. For Houston, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Green.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. And both free throws good for Green. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9 points. 41 seconds left to play in the first. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Thunder trailing by 9, and now a fast break for the Thunder. Rivers gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Green passes to Nwaba. No good with the triple. And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Christian Wood. Wall out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Green, and it's Nwaba in at the 4 spot. Here is Wall. The Thunder making the shot. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
Wood against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams looking around. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. The shot by Baisley, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. The free throw drops for Rivers. Houston making a switch here. Exum's checked in, and the Thunder making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Wall. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Now, here's Wall. They have a 9.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Rivers kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Exum. The Thunder with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's deflected.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
It's Rivers on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track here. He dishes it to Bradley. It's stolen by McLemore. Now Wall. He's got 8. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. Stolen by Exum. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. McLemore with the ball.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. Stolen by Exum. Trying to find McLemore. Gets it to him. It's good. McLemore's got 5.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Can they get it? And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
And here's Wall. 10 points for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Bradley passes to Horford. Yep, it counts. 6 points for Al Horford.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
House. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For Houston, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Kevin Porter's checked in for McLemore. He hits both from the stripe. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 16-point game. Bradley, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did, too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And so Bradley nails both of them.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
One-on-one here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Houston leading by 12. And stolen by Horford. Here's Dort. Rebound by House. House has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's go. The Rockets with another miss. Thunder trailing by 12. Bradley drives in, and he slams it one-handed.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Gordon, the pass to Exum, and it's sent back by Horford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Eric Gordon. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
2.
He misses the free throw.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. A moment here now to see the numbers for John Wall.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how
Take a break.
This
Take a
team
break.
wants it.
2 shots.
And that one misses. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Out to the right wing, stolen by Gordon. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. The Rockets with another miss. And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 11-2 run. Offline with his three.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And it's Mwaba missing. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Dort. Rockets with the rebound. House has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Dort. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Horford. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. Porter pulls it in.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Basket counts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Exum dishes to Porter. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Horford.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Pokusevski. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Boston matchup, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here, and he makes the first. And the Thunder making a switch here. Rivers checked in.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah.
Both free throws good from Green. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Houston. Clemson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Pastor Muscala fires from deep. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Rivers. Rivers has got 7 points here in this quarter. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The quick look, no good that time. Rockets leading by 8. Wood passes to Gordon. Back to Wood. That one a little long. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. It's Rivers on the wing. And he gets it to go. And that's 15 points for Austin Rivers.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Clemens, and it's blocked. They retain possession. And there's the pass to Wood. Another miss by Houston.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Baisley. 8 points his last outing. Here is House. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green with the ball. And Green slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Rivers. 15 points in the game. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Clemens. 6 points for him. The 3 kept alive. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end, getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, I love that they were forceful at the offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Austin Rivers has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So for Oklahoma City right now, Rivers out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Horford. And it's Dort in at the 3. Pass to Porter. Dishes at the wall. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Here's Rivers. Rockets with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Wall. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for John Wall. 6th in assists, 10th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Dort. Six on the shot clock. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Wall against Rivers. Pulls up on the elbow. Wall's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dante Exum. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Rivers hits both of them. Here's Wall. He's got 12. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Thunder, trailing by 4. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Rivers passes to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, so important for the big man to sell that shot fake. Al Horford, you admire his patience in these situations.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And Al Horford drops them both. Wall with it. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. On the wing, Porter. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Bradley. 6 to shoot. And it's good for 2. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Wood. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
McLemore's checked in for Houston. Free throw good, Wood. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Horford. Rebounded by Exum. Exum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No one near Wall as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Rivers in the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter. Rivers against Wall. Pass to Exum. And Wall kicks to McLemore. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. 8 points for him.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Rivers. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's 21 points for Austin Rivers.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Wall's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. Wall against Rivers. Wall, no luck.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging about 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Exum. And he's good on the second. Now Wall. He's got 12. Leaner from distance. Good. He hits the jump shot. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Horford with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Horford the pass to Bradley. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Rockets leading by 3. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Porter. The kick out to Wall. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How great to see John Wall stick it in your eye. From range, big-time shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Horford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Shots good by McLemore.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's
that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Bradley can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Rivers. And here's Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Ben McLemore. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points. Mike Muscala is checked in for Bradley. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Muscala. Passes it to Baisley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. The Rockets pull it in. Woods.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Green kicks to Gordon. And the pass to Clemens. Back to Gordon. Outside, Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 11 points.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pakusevsky. He's looking for Muscala and finds him. It's not going to go for him. Rockets leading by 13. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. With a break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. Second is Ben McLemore.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
That free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both free throws good from Eric Gordon. Thunder trailing by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Clemens. He's guarded by Rivers. Stolen by Rivers. Here's Muscala, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Muscala. The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate. Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Beasley, good. Beasley's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder. And for the Rockets, they're shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Clemens passes to Green. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. John Wall's checked in for Houston. From deep, Wood hands it from downtown. Wood's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Muscala, the pass to Pokusevski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Ben McLemore. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Clemens. He's got 6. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Muscala. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Muscala's got 6.
Well, Austin Rivers, not just a scorer. This guy will set you up if you're open.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wall. But they'll get another chance. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Rivers. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's McLemore, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And the Rockets making a change here. Exum's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Rivers. They get the rebound. Six on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Pokusevski can't hit. Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Wall, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The pass to Baisley. Rivers looking over the floor. Here's Pokusevski. Drills it from outside. Pokusevski's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Pass to Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. The shot, no good. John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Wall, also Exum out there, Wood out there with Ben McLemore, and it's House in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pass to Wood. Another shot. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 6. Off with the layup. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. The kick out to Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 11 in the second half.
Can you tell how confident and comfortable John Wall is putting a team on his back? Do you not love the athletic guard who stays aggressive?
Screen. No shot.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Muscala. Powered down with both hands.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Wall against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wall dishes to House. Exum with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Wood with the block. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Launches a 3. Here's House. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for House. Kevin Porter's checked in for Ben McLemore. And so House nails both of them. And the Thunder with the possession here. 8-point game. Dort passes to Bradley. Here's Baisley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Wall. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
This is John Wall's comfort zone right here. Excellent rate of success from the mid-range.
Wall with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Wood. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Can't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Boy, how terrific is Dante Exum getting into the paint, forces the defense to foul him there.
That's good from Exum. Both shots good from the stripe. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Dort. They get it back.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Horford has a wide open look, but they get it back. Oklahoma City gets it back. Rivers with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall. And the first one drops. Rivers hits both of them. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 10-point lead. Down low. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Now this is called you give good, you get good. Wall throwing the alley-oops is what we're accustomed to. That time he receives it.
It's Rivers on the wing. Passes it to Bradley. Back to Rivers. Tries again. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. Here's Exum. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now. Gets to the free throw line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Rockets leading by 9. Outside, Wall. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Rockets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. The 9-foot shot, the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? From deep, Wall. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Bradley. The pass to Dort. From the arc. They grab their own miss, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Exum kicks to House. Pass to Wood. The putback. Here's Wall, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
At 6'4", he's got incredible shoulders, great frame to put some second chance points on the board. Beautiful.
Rivers finds Bradley. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. Boy, he can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Bradley, great positioning on the putback.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Wall against Rivers. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. Basket good. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Pass to Wood, looking to end his cold spell, and it's blocked by Bradley. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's denied. Bradley against Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. Thunder trailing by 5. Passes to Bradley. Here's Dort. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by House. House has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Exum, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Dante Exum, outstanding, absorbing the contact, just bullies his way with the defense.
Porter with the steal. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And there's Porter on the assist by House. House has got 4 assists now tonight.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Dort, nailed from three-point land.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, this is where John Wall excels to me, getting fouls while shooting the basketball.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Horford. Doesn't go for him. So Houston will take it the other way.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
A nice shot by Wall.
Well, the spot-up opportunity, right? A nice confidence booster for John Wall.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. And he goes right over Dante Exum and slams it down.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And there's the pass to Exum. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist here tonight. Thunder trailing by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity, and Bradley gets it to go.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Inside, House. And that one is stuffed right through.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Pass to Rivers. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Wall. Al Horford with the rebound.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Rockets.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for John Wall.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Taj Gibson's checked in for Wood. Olynyk comes in for Danuel House. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Exum. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And so Wall nails both of them. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Muscala. Wall against Jackson. Will it go? Augustine grabs the board.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome to a new episode of 2K TV.
We've been talking My Player builds over the last few weeks with the dev team, but this week we're talking with the community.
Yes, you might notice a new logo in the city. We want to welcome King Jordan 2K to the community. He's been breaking down builds and making a name for himself, and he joined us in the conversation. Take a look.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix, such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
an honor.
You have been grinding your way towards the logo. I know we spoke a long time ago. That was a goal of yours. What does it feel like to finally get that validation?
It just feels amazing. When I got the logo, I feel like I'm representing for like just the common, content creator that, is trying to grind and trying to get a logo. And for me to be able to grind and upload every day and show people like the devs and, Ronnie does see you. It's just an honor just to be here and just to represent for, the content creators that's like me.
For those that are new to your channel, what kind of content have you been creating?
I create so much content. It's just 2K content. I do builds. I show what's the best badges. Also, too, I do live streams, and I just use.
A lot of sporty looks on the Phoenix players here in the Valley of the Sun. This is a shot from earlier as they came down the tunnel. That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. And at the midway point, what stands out, Chris, to you about this phase of the regular season?
Well, Kevin, it's always that the standings are pretty much solidified, the favorites, the cellar dwellers. This is where a front office will take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Paul in at point guard. So the Lakers. Win the tip. Now here's LeBron. Outside Matthews. Back to James. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. Crowder pulls it in. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Lakers. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Bridges. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ball game. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Davis. 20 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Top of the key. LeBron, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, GA. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
Well, what I like about Drummond is that he stepped up as a leader, which is important at this stage of his career.
Paul against Schroeder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
The Suns have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Schroeder against Paul. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
And the rejection by Ayton. Booker with no one around from outside off the mark. The Lakers trail. Floats it up for Davis. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Crowder goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, off the dribble. Crowder careening inside and gets the whistle.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Schroeder kicks to James. Back to Schroeder. Pass to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Over Paul. And it's Schroeder missing. Phoenix leading by 4. The feed now to Ayton.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Paul surveying the floor. There's the pass to Booker. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Seeing the floor well, Paul is fantastic at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
James, the pass to Davis. Up again, and Drummond is right there.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Now Bridges. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. LeBron with the block. Lakers trail by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him. Schroeder hits them both. Paul with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult out there.
A moment now to check out some numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Phoenix now. Paul finds Ayton. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. The pull-up. And that one's good. Schroeder. And it's all knotted up. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Well, staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now here's LeBron. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Drummond. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Well, almost impossible to keep Drummond from scoring inside, no matter how physical you get with him.
The shot by Paul, nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is LeBron. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Offensive rebound. Matthews, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
He's worked a lot on his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
Outside Matthews. Passes it to Drummond. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Caruso. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Harrell. And nothing is falling for him right now. Fast break, here come the Suns. Smith's running. It's a hand on it. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Schroeder. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Look, with his size, with his strength, with his brain, there's no reason Gasol shouldn't be able to dominate the game offensively.
Here's Johnson. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist. And the Suns lead by 6.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Pass to Caruso. Kicks it to Schroeder. Floats it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ayton inside. He's up against Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Ayton missing. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. 4-point game. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Kuzma. Schroeder outside. Lets it go from deep. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Schroeder. Johnson with the block.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
The Suns have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Moore. And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so Moore nails both of them. Here's Schroeder. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Kuzma outside. Gasol on the high post. He dishes it to Schroeder. Back to Gasol. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside, Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. 1:29 left in the first quarter. And it's Schroeder missing.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And here's Moore outside. Rebound by Harrell. Lakers trail by 9. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
On the wing, Jones. There's 53 seconds left in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell.
Over the last month, getting it done. He's around 10 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Smith.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Here's James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to. And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
So he gets them both. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down low, here's Gasol. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 7 points for Marc Gasol.
Showing the muscle, Gasol skilled at powering through the contact and finishing.
Johnson, that's for 2. And the Suns miss again.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
LeBron, no good.
Even with no one on you, it's hard to shoot off balance like that. Sometimes you just got to go straight up with it.
And Gasol sends it back. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Suns lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And a tremendous offensive catalyst, Chris Paul recently talked about the defensive side. Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, at the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Johnson is out there with Smith. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then it's Jones. And it's Galloway in at the 1. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And so Moore nails both of them. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
The pass to Galloway. With some arc, rejected by Gasol. And here they come. Harrell trying to free himself up. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kuzma's got 6.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wesley Matthews checked in for Marc Gasol. Now here's Kuzma. He's got 6. Moore right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That's good from Moore.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So for the Suns, Crowder, he's checked in for Smith. And Paul subbed in for Langston Galloway. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 4. Passes it to Harrell. Back to James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, LeBron. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Paul. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Floats it up for Davis.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Crowder. He's guarded by Davis. Fires the 3. The shot by Crowder, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Fades back. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got 8 points.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's a hard guard. This guy has it all between the touch, length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
And the Suns call time.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Now here's Jones. 9 points last game. Crowder inside. He's guarded by Davis. To the paint. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup. They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker dishes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Pass to Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Davis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 10 points for Anthony Davis.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Shot to stop the run. Jones. They shoot again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Davis with the drive. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, this isn't fair. Everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a terrific
Timeout.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Booker, there are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Anthony Davis. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Crowder with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Lakers leading by 7. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Devin Booker, 3rd.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
2.
Free throw good, Drummond. Ayton, he's checked in for Jones. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Schroeder's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Suns trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Schroeder. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. The offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. Just an incredible month of basketball. 5th in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. The free throw drops for Ayton.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. Schroeder, right side, over Paul. Los Angeles with another miss. Lets the three fly, knocks down the 3 ball. Paul's got 6.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And the pass to Caruso. Now Drummond. And here's Davis for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Caruso kicks to Matthews. Drummond passes to Caruso. Here's Schroeder. The putback. Here's Davis. Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Phoenix making some changes. Smith comes in for Bridges, and Moore subbed in for Paul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Outside, Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Passes to Matthews. And again, the Lakers no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Ayton missing. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Suns.
Now here's Moore. He has 6. Booker inside. He's guarded by Schroeder.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Matthews scanning the floor. To the middle. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Matthews. Drummond's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Smith outside. Booker outside. Takes the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Kuzma. 9 points last game. He kicks it to Matthews. Feeds it to Davis. Back to Matthews. Shoots the 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Langston Galloway comes in for Devin Booker, and the Lakers also making a switch. Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 15-6 run. Galloway, the pass to Ayton. Fade away. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And it's Harrell missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Schroeder. Now Drummond. Pass to Harrell. Out to Kuzma. Drills the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
His three-point game is heating up. That's his second three of the quarter, 3rd overall.
Moore outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Kuzma. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Suns shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, oh, that's all about feel.
Pass to Moore. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. The fadeaway. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got 5 rebounds tonight from past the arc. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Galloway, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Clearly a foul.
The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And both free throws good for Harrell. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Galloway taking his time here. Down low. Ayton inside. Good work defensively by Gasol. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Lakers on top, leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it's pretty clear that they want the offense to run through the paint, and it's been a good game plan. When they've got the ball in tight, the points have been coming, and they've been coming frequently. And until the D proves that they can stop it, I'd say keep working in the paint.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, to say their shots are not falling is an understatement. It's a miracle they're still in this game. They need to flip the switch big time in the second half, and that starts with more movement on offense. If you don't have a great look, find the open man, drive the ball, create an opportunity. Come on, basketball 101.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at the center, locking down the middle. Nobody near Schroeder. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Schroeder's got the first points of the third quarter up on the boards for Los Angeles. Matthews against Booker. Davis with it. Right side Matthews. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Booker. Paul with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Booker looking around. The dish now to Paul. Shoots over Schroeder, and too long on the shot.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
To the inside, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
James against Paul. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Suns trail by 12. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. No good from Booker.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the rejection by Harrell. Dishes to Davis. The pass to Schroeder. To the paint. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Booker in the post, working on James.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's gonna let them out of the hole.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Booker dishes to Paul. Shoots over Schroeder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Matthews. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Bridges, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And that one falls for Bridges. The Suns making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. And here is LeBron. 10 points for him. On the wing, Davis. Outside, Matthews. Off target from outside.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Booker against Matthews. 17-foot shot on the way. Passes it to Bridges. Kicks to Paul. The 3. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
An absolute beast in the paint. As soon as Drummond has prime positioning, you got to follow.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And Phoenix making a change here. Galloway's checked in. That one is no good. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star Game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That shot wide open. And that's now 17 points for Devin Booker.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
And Drummond throws it down.
I mean, and with the maturation of Drummond, his game, it's something to watch. He's got it going on tonight.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Some changes for Phoenix. Smith checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Jones kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Galloway. Here's Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Smith. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Ejuan Moore is checked in for the Suns. And the Lakers also making a switch. Marc Gasol's checked in for Anthony Davis. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 14. Fires the three. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 14.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. He gets it in there. Drummond's got 16.
So physical. Drummond, it's hard to keep him away from the rim.
Moore passes to Smith, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol, and we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's James. He's got 13. Down low, Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to James. 9 points in the game so far.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Misses from short range. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. He kicks to Moore. Now the pass to Booker. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. James, no good. Suns trail by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Drummond. James, left side. And they double up James. Outside for Gasol. Back to James. Outside Gasol. And the three ball is good. Gasol's got 12 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Smith with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Back to Smith. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones kicks to Smith. And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 20.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man, let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's James. He's got 13. Gasol wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Offensive rebound. Lakers leading by 14. To the paint. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Schroeder. Lets it fly. Here's Drummond. Missed it. Even after all those chances. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Jones the pass to Booker. Smith with it. Booker finds Smith. Shoots over Schroeder. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Los Angeles with another miss. Sun shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Wasted no time on that one. And it's now 23 points for Devin Booker.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Gasol dishes to James. Schroeder right side. Moore with the steal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Damian Jones. And the Lakers also making a switch. Harrell's checked in.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy over here? Go, baby!
Lakers leading by 8. Here's Schroeder. 14 points for him. And here's James outside. But they recover it. Harrell, that's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here is Smith. 10 points for him. Pass to Booker. Over LeBron. No good from Booker. Los Angeles has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Misses from the corner. Suns trail by 10. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
So for the Suns, Crowder comes in for Johnson, and Chris Paul's subbed in for Moore. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Lakers. Here's Paul, and the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
And so it's the Lakers with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Here's Gasol, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. To the left wing. Here's Ayton. The putback. Now Matthews. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And with toughness and physicality, Harrell can simply overpower opponents offensively.
Here's Booker. It's off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 14. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Smith. Paul out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And he makes the first.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Now here's Paul. Shoots over Schroeder. Got a hand on it. Ayton against Gasol. Pass to Matthews. Over Booker. And Matthews gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 18. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Lakers leading by 15. Schroeder outside. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Ayton with it to the middle, trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And he can't get the first one. The Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in, and the Lakers also making a change. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Marc Gasol. And he's good on the second. And here's Schroeder.
Who's got that?
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
His fourth turnover of the game, and that's not a number to be proud of.
Suns trail by 14. Now here's Paul. That one goes. Count it.
Always in total control. I mean, Paul knows how to maximize his options in the screen and roll. This time, he takes it himself.
Harrell, the pass to LeBron. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now here's Booker. And the rejection by Harrell. And yes, it's good. Here's LeBron. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. But they'll get another chance. Schroeder, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Schroeder. That one doesn't drop. Some solid D from Paul. Smith with it, now guarded by Harrell.
Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Here's Schroeder, buries the long-range jumper.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
Almost, but it rolls out.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Matthews, no good.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. The second chance effort, and the rejection by Ayton. Suns trail by 14. Paul kicks to Smith, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
No, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys, things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And that one drops for him.
I mean, that's just the powerful build of James. Obviously helps him on the glass. Creating that second chance opportunity, incredible.
Here's Booker. Goes back up, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Harrell, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And the first one at the line is good.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. Lakers leading by 12. Schroeder passes to LeBron. Back to Schroeder. Here is Matthews.
Oh! And for a big man, Davis has some sweet dunks in his arsenal. Smooth finish right there.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. The first one falls.
You know, he's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time steal list. That's one thing I know about CP3.
And both free throws good from Paul. Los Angeles leading by 12. Schroeder passes to James. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
One shot.
Free throw good, James. Suns trail by 15. Now Booker. Smith outside. There's the three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
The shot by Paul, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And his offense just hasn't been there. Paul passes to Ayton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 17. He's feeling it. Some solid defense from Ayton. Bridges finds Ayton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Ayton hits them both. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's LeBron, and the shot is long. Suns trail by 15. Paul with the ball, now guarded by Schroeder, and the Suns miss again.
Well, even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Ayton. Bridges kicks to Booker. Booker draws the double. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Paul with the bucket.
Now don't let Paul's size fool you. He's as tough as they come.
Lakers leading by 13. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And Davis sends it back. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
And Drummond's just his ridiculous frame poses a lot of problems for defenders. You can't fault them for resorting to hacking him right there.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Drummond. Suns trail by 15. Paul right side. Shoots over Schroeder. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Now here's Booker. And the pass to Paul. Over Davis. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 17. They get it again. Comes up empty down low. Well, Phoenix shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Smith the pass to Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Here's Smith. They get it back. And stolen by Drummond. Pass break. The Lakers for the finish. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns.
It's terrifying for the D when Drummond puts his head down and charges toward the rim. Just got to wrap him up and hope he misses the shot.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Suns trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Paul. It's good from about 19 feet. Paul's got 8 points in the quarter.
His in-between game, deadly. It's a major surprise when Paul doesn't knock that shot down.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's LeBron. Count it, good. James has got 25 points in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Passes it to Booker.
Kick it out.
Unloads. And it's good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 32 points.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Inside, here's Schroeder. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Paul. Smith kicks to Paul. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's LeBron, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feast on these type of opportunities.
And the Suns call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. And here are the Suns now. It's an 18-point game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the Suns miss again. LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. James right side. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's James.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. There's the feed to Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
Both free throws good from Booker. So it's the Lakers now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Morris. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Moore against Matthews. The shot's good.
given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.